Hi guys, this is Sydney. Today I am here to get ready to go to a special place. It's special because I've never been there. I'm actually going to the Harry Potter studio today with my friends who came from Korea. Going to the Harry Potter studio was like one of their top things to do in the UK, so I'm actually going there with them and I'm just gonna get ready. Starting with the skincare, I am just gonna take the CARENOLOGY Re-Blue Balancing Cream in Mist, which I showed you guys before in my favorites video. This is like a smaller version. I actually went through the big bottle, so I am taking this small bottle and I'm going to take the Silcott cotton pad and spritz it on there. And I'm just going to go over my skin. Let me know in the comments below if you have actually been to the Harry Potter studio. It was quite tricky to book. I actually booked, I think, around a month and a half ago. I know it's around Easter right now, so it was especially harder to get a hold of the tickets, but I didn't expect it to be sold out so early. And then I'm just gonna take the Ampule, which is the Propolis Light Ampule. Just opened a new one. Just gonna use around that much on my face today. And as for the cream, I'm gonna use this Breen Artemisia Calming Repair Cream, which I have been actually using the tester, multiple testers that have been sent even before it was released, and it's finally out. So Artemisia, which is also known as mugwort, is supposed to be like Korean tea tree, so it's really good at calming your skin down with its anti-inflammatory properties. So I think they came out with the entire Artemisia Calming Repair line, and out of all of them I like the cream the most because it's super nourishing and it's very moisturizing on the skin, but it sinks into the skin super quickly. That's the thing I like the most with this cream, because with a lot of the moisturizing and nourishing creams I've tried before, they do tend to take a while for it to completely absorb into the skin. With this, it just sinks in really quickly. That's why I've been loving wearing this under my makeup. It's perfect before makeup, and it's also good at night, because if you just pack on a thick layer of this, it kind of works as a sleeping mask as well, and the next day the skin is super nourished and so soft. And this has 54% of the Artemisia extract, so it's really good when your skin's extra sensitive and irritated. So whilst I was in Korea recently, my skin felt super itchy and irritated when I first got there because of the bad microdusts in Korea. But I have been applying this cream consistently, so I didn't really have to go to the dermatologist or anything. So it's like a super gentle, low pH product with a lot of good calming ingredients for the skin. And like I said, it absorbs into the skin really quickly and really well, so I think it would also be suitable for oilier skin if you just apply like a thin layer, or if you have super dry skin like mine, just apply a generous amount on the skin and it would just leave the skin really plump and really nourished. So that's why I've been using this cream quite religiously during day and night. And then I'm going to move on to the sunscreen I've been using by Make Prem, and it's their Blue Ray Sun Fluid, and like the name suggests, it's like a super fluidy liquidy product. Thankfully it's quite sunny today, so I'm just gonna apply a generous amount. And then I'll move on to the base by using my favorite 초스피드로 22 Raybeam cream, as you guys all know. My nose is pretty red because I have a cold and I've been blowing my nose quite a lot. So I have very red nose, and I do have some dry patches around my nose as well. And I do have some blocked nose as well, but I really wanted to film a get ready with me today because I wanted to know how many Harry Potter fans are out there from my viewers. And I've also been getting a lot of questions on how I've been doing my hair, how I've been curling my hair. So the focus would probably be more on the hair than the makeup because I want to do my makeup quite simple today. And as for the foundation, I'll be using my current favorite by Dior, and it's their Forever Skin Glow Foundation in 0.5N. And I'll be applying that with MAC 191 brush. I bought this foundation because one of you left comments saying that you wanted to see my review on it, and I kind of could tell that I would like the foundation because of the name Glow, but I actually do really like it a lot more than I thought because it's got pretty decent coverage considering the fact that it's a very glowy foundation, more than I expected anyways. And then I'm gonna grab this big sponge by Innisfree. I mean, it is big because it's like double the size of beauty blenders and it's damp, so I'm just gonna take that to blend everything out. And this sponge is pretty big, so it's really quick and easy to blend everything out. So that side is with the foundation and that is without. It's a very natural looking foundation, but it does have a pretty decent coverage considering the fact that I do have some spots. I'm gonna do the same on this side. Speaking of Harry Potter, did you ever wonder which house you would be in if you went to Hogwarts? I think people either go for Gryffindor or Slytherin, and mine was Gryffindor. So leave in the comments below which house you thought you would be or you hoped that you would be in. Oh, I need some lip balm. Can't find any lip balm, so I'm just gonna apply this Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil in Tangerine. It's a pretty thick oil, so it's really good at moisturizing the lips. I'm gonna take my favorite concealer of the moment, which is the Mamonde High Cover Cream Concealer, and I'll use that with my favorite, the Tulab 222 Classic Corrector Brush, to cover any unwanted spots and marks on my face, like here, 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 here. I do have some hyperpigmentation around my forehead or around my hairline because I think it's because of the shampoo I was using that kind of didn't work with my scalp or my skin. And I'll blend that in with the sponge once again. I mean, this sponge is massive, so it does lack precision, but it's good at just pushing the product in. And then I'll be using the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte Blotting Powder to powder my eyelids and my brows, and this is the MAC 252 brush. I've been skipping my eye primer because I didn't bring any to Korea, and I think it works fine if you just make sure to powder thoroughly. Then I'm going to take a contouring powder that I'm using at the moment by Bia, and it's their Last Blush 4X Large in Peanut Blossom number 2, which is the one I used to use before, but they just came out with a big size one. Then I'm going to take it with the 221 Eyeline Definer brush by the Tulab and just fill in the gaps between my brows. It just makes the look a lot softer and quicker as well. So I'm just filling in the base. Like so. I don't know why I've never been to the Harry Potter studio, even after living in the UK for like 8 years now. I think it's because it's, I think like 40 minute drive from central London, so you definitely need a ride. They do have like shuttle bus, but the ticket including the bus was sold out, so we had to get slightly more expensive ticket that provides like private car hire. But considering the distance from central London, I don't think it was too bad. I'll be taking the Shremera Hard Formula pencil in Seal Brown to fill in any areas that need more slightly darker colours. As for the eyeshadows today, I'll be using the Clio Pro Eye Palette in Coral Talk number 3, and I'll be mixing these two shades as a base. So I'll use that with this Misha 302 brush and take it all over. And then I'm going to take this shade, which is like a brighter coral shade, which you can't really see because the sunlight is so bright. This is 232 brush by Zoeva. I'm just gonna push the product closer to my lash line. And then I'm gonna grab this shade. I'm gonna take that with this Dior 21 brush, and I'm just gonna take it closer to my lash line. Like so. Then I'm gonna mix these 3 shades to apply on the bottom lash line. And then I want to apply this glitter, which I've been loving, on the lids. It's like a corally glitter, and I'm just gonna pack it on the lids. It's got red, green, peach, yellow, like opal glitters, which is really pretty. Then I'm just gonna curl my lashes. One of the things that I'm looking forward to the most is the Butterbeer, but I've been seeing so many like mixed reviews about it, so I wonder if you actually tried it and if you liked it or not. And then I'm gonna use this VT mascara primer that I've been trying lately, and I do quite like it. It's got a thin brush, so it's really easy to get into all the lashes, and it does hold the curl really well, so I was really impressed by it. And then I'm going to apply my trusty Kiss Me mascara. And then I'm going to do the tight line and the eyeliner using my favorite Nature Republic Micro Slim Fit eyeliner in brown. And I'm gonna do the liner with this as well. I generally prefer like liquid or brush eyeliners to do my eyeliner wings. Something like this with a super slim pencil is manageable as well. Then I want to grab this shade to blend the liner a bit. Lastly, for the eyes, I'm just going to take this shade in the outer corner of the bottom lash line. So that's it with the eyes, and going back to the face, I'll be using the contouring powder I used earlier on my brows. And I'm going to take that on this BNT 137 brush. And I'll be using this Filimili 851 brush on my jawline. And I'm so glad they came out with a bigger one because it's just so much easier to get the brush in. On the days when I'll be taking a lot of photos, I like to go over once, like a base, covering quite a wide area. Then I like to get more, covering smaller area. As for the blush, this is the blush that I've been really enjoying lately by 3CE, and it's their newly released shade in Peach Splash, which looks like that. And I'm going to apply that using this Lapcause 108 brush. It's quite pigmented, so you have to be light-handed with it. But I just love this shade so much. It's just perfect for like spring and summer. And then it's time to move on to the lips. As for the lips, I want to take this coating tint in number 5 by Lily by Red first, which is like a bright grapefruity orange, like the name suggests. I'm going to take that in the center of my lips first, like so. And then I want to take my favorite plumping lips, but this is in the shade Coral, which is like a pastel-y peachy coral shade. And I want to take it all over the lips. I'll just apply that much and blend it out with my finger. that is everything with the makeup, and I'm just gonna move on to the hair. I've been using this guy by Bumble and Bumble. It's the Heat UV Protective Primer, so it works like a primer. I'm just gonna go back. So it's like a primer for the hair. This could be used on both damp and dry hair, which I think is really good. I'm just gonna comb my hair a bit. And this is the hair curler I use. It's by Tresemme, and I believe the model is 2805BU, which I would link down below. And by googling it, I think it's 32mm. So I'm just gonna let that heat up. I'm really bad at my hair, but I'll do it in front of the camera because I got so many questions about it. I'll just section my hair in half like that, and I'll grab like a small section that I want to curl. Then I'm gonna push the hair back that I don't need to curl. I hope I can do this in front of the camera without a mirror. I'm just looking at the screen. So I'm gonna go to the middle section and then curl it. Leave it for like, I don't know, 5 seconds. Pull it out, curl it again, leave it for 5 seconds, pull it out and curl the end. So that's how the curl's gonna look like, and I do that to the rest of my hair. Again, I'll grab the bit where I want to curl, put the rest of the hair back, start with the middle section, pull it out, curl it, pull it out, and then curl it again. And the curl actually stays on my hair pretty well, so I don't tend to like hold it like that and keep the heat to keep the curl last longer. I just kind of pull it actually so that it's slightly more natural. And I take my hair out like that once again, grab the hair, put it back, and then I curl it. And that's basically what I do. Nothing special. And if I get to this point, sometimes it's easier to put the uncurled bit in the front and then put the curled bit in the back. And just keep curling. Just keep curling, just keep curling. I'm kind of used to this, so it doesn't really take a long time for me to do my hair like this. If you think the curls look different in every photo, that's because I'm not skilled, so the curls do turn out quite differently. And then I'll grab the front bit and then really quickly give a curl so that it's not too tight there. Now I do like to grab like some random bits and give some curl on the top, like so. So that's the curled bit and that's the uncurled bit. So that's the hair curled, and I like to grab a pin like this and pin the parting like so. Grab my hairdryer, which is the JMW Phantom Prime. Leave it for like 5 seconds and then take it out. And then I like to brush it out. So that is the hair done, and I'm just gonna get changed and be right back. So that is literally it with today's look. I have to run out the door to get to Baker Street to get the car to the studio. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's look. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to the very end, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye!